Hello and welcome back everybody to yet another Gregtech New Horizons live stream. Hopefully you're all doing very well today. Just getting everything all ready here for the stream and we'll be good to go. Also got to open up the chat on my phone. Discord, actually not Discord, that would be YouTube. There we go. Okay, going back to Discord though, I should be able to post this. There we go. Alright, so that's been posted. Good. YouTube chat. Why does it show the old thumbnail? No, I definitely did change it. Okay, so that's good on that end. View your channel. Okay, come on. Really? Why are you not showing on YouTube? Come on now. Excellent condition. Privacy set to public. Everybody should be able to see it. We are live. Okay, if I go to Discord and click on my link, maybe. General. Click. Go to YouTube. Okay, so it appears that it is working. Silly advertisements need to go away though. Come on. Skip and chat open. Perfect. So that is that. Let me also edit the advertising, set the frequency to low, because even at medium it seems like they just do way too much with YouTube. Alright, so that is all good, and now everything else should be fine. Be able to switch over the camera in just a second. Welcome into the one person that just jumped in here. How are you doing today? Alright, live info. Save. Where is Minecraft? Java. Settings. Come on. Show game. Show. Oh, you probably have to click on the game. Full screen game. Apply. There we go. Should be able to show everything. You guys can see the camera now of the game. Why is everything being super slow and not working? Okay, so that's there. Add new source. Come on. Ugh, I love how things don't want to work. Show. Game capture ad, select game. There we go. Don't know why it doesn't want to work, but whatever. Sometimes it's just weird. So that is now finally showing. Back to game, start recording. There we go. So, I need to sneeze here just real quick. Okay, so I left off, I don't really remember exactly in the last stream, but yesterday I did do some research. What machine? Distillation tower, really? I don't know why sometimes I log in and then some of the machines just decide not to work. Maybe just a huge energy spike from everything turning on or something. But then like it runs just fine once we're like done turning it back on. Alright, so where did I put my wand? There it is. So this is not completely filled. I do want to go get myself a node. So that way we can start charging our wand a little bit quicker with some of those. Okay. I at least want to be able to do this just in case we need. Alright, so there's that. So we do need to make a node stabilizer. So let me look and see what that's all about. Node stabilizer. So, arcane stone blocks, Nitor. Okay, here we go. So we need Lux, and then glowstone. Okay, so we can add a recipe in here, glowstone. Balance shards, thaumium ingots, Nitor. There we go. So we have 4 of 5. Oh, that's right. I can't put any more items in. I need some more item cells. Storage cell. Can I make a couple of 4Ks? 2 SOCs are missing. What about these 2? Perfect. So make 2 1K cells, will be fine. Okay, so then the Nitor needs... Oh, it needs flux and everything else like that. So, I think I might want to also make myself... Where's A2? Applied Energistics. Pulling Essentia into the network. I want some of these for on... Yes, the alembics attached to either alembics or the output of advanced alchemical furnace. If that doesn't work, have them piped to a jar and import from there. So we're going to go here. Ordo crystal plates. Ooh, import bus, Essentia tubes, jars. That actually ain't that bad. Linear, thank you very much. Linear Lou for the follow. I greatly appreciate it. So, we are working on some Thaumcraft here, if you were curious on what this all was. Ordo crystal plates. I don't know if I have... No. Shards. I do have lots of shards, though, so I'm going to have to go back and then make some of the plates. So toss these all into the compressor, and then we're going to have to cut them up. Boom. Boom. Keep 2 of them out. There's that. Ordo. Take all the blocks. Start cutting you up. Perfect. Alright, so grab all that. Take all that. Ordo plates. Import bus. I should probably make a couple of those. I'm gonna make 2. 2 will be fine. Okay, so we got the import buses, Senju tubes. Honestly, everything else we should have, so that shouldn't be that bad. Oh, that's why. Okay, so you're doing something else. Ordo. Do we use blocks of Ordo for anything? absolutely nothing. Okay. So these can all get cut up. Might take a minute for everything, but it's fine. Also, let's go back outside. Boom. And let's take a look at our Thaumcraft, because yesterday I did all of the research for these boots here. Mainly because we have these stabilized seasonal magics. Look at that. We didn't have this recipe in the book yesterday, so when I was playing, it showed the top part here, I think. Oh my gosh. You know what? Honestly, I don't even remember if it showed the boots or not. Because I feel like I would have looked at it and I would have seen the VIS discount of 25%, which is huge. As you continued your studies of seasonal magic phenomena, you noticed something interesting. It actually is possible to attune these energies into a specific phenomena, resulting in a drastically boosted seasonal effect, with one caveat. These effects become incredibly diminished after the season has passed. That is really, really cool. So during the month of December, because of Christmas, we get a 25% VIS discount, which is actually awesome. I just realized 25, obviously, for Christmas. The first of these effects you've noticed is a drastic increase in the steady running speed over time, while freezing water similar to that of a comet attuned magics. Though you almost swear you hear sleigh bells. So, Boots of Christmas Spirit, Boots of the Seasons. Okay, so we're going to need to make Boots of the Traveler again. I would like to get these very, very soon. These would be super, super cool. Smoot, welcome into the stream. How's it going? Wand Focus Frost. Might not be a bad idea to get that rocket. I don't even know how to make the rockets. Actually, how do you make firework rockets? Firework. Firework stars, paper. I don't really think they changed the recipes too much compared to vanilla Minecraft. But I don't know how much different flying with an elytra is. Firework display. That's pretty cool. Could set something up for like a New Year's stream. Hello, Darius. How's it going? Yeah, uses, magic. A thaumaturgist revolver. No way. You can have guns? No way. Thaumaturgist revolver. Why is that one 80%? What's the difference? Oh, okay, so some of them have different enchants and stuff on them. I do like how some of them look a little bit different. Interesting. Thaumaturgist revolver. Bow of bone. Iron ingots. That actually isn't that bad. We need a lot of tellum or telum. Meh, boring day. Sorry to hear that. You have your tests later this week, right? You didn't have one today? Okay, no uses. Boots. Yes, Boots of the Seasons. Boots of the Traveler. These honestly weren't that bad. Just getting another pair would kind of suck unless I could buy them, but... yes. The Wand Focus Frost. So let me get the Wand Focus, Portable Hole, Shock, Frost. There we go. So we're going to need this one eventually, so we're just going to do this. One tomorrow. Okay. Got this. Potentia. Boom. Water is going to go to this. Ice. Coolio. Was here. Floppy and Felly. Hello, how's it going? we get to Spiritus. Or Fire. We get Ordo, and then Potentia. Chu and Sun Gohan. Hello, how's it going? Hey, there it is. So the wand focus, Frost. This focus is capable of hurling chunks of ice. Care must be taken when aiming, as the ice chunks tend to bounce off solid objects. This can be used to your advantage, however, as you can bounce the shards around corners or even hit multiple foes. It's actually really, really cool. This per cast. Oh, that actually ain't even that bad. 0.05. Okay. What else did we learn? I feel like it had to do... I don't even remember now at this point. Oh, it doesn't say down there anymore. Where did I just learn? Oh, you know what? Forbidden Knowledge, the Blood Altar. I did want to get notes on that and then unlock it so we have that quest page unlocked. We're gonna get a little bit of warp from it, but you know what? We'll be fine. So we're gonna do this. We're gonna go to Ordo. Boom. Boom. Could have connected him beforehand, but all good. Oldie, Anna, and Lazelle, welcome into the stream. Potentia for the energy. Do magic. Potentia. We'll do Ordo. Okay. Hey, Noah, how's it going? I could easily just do this guy, and then the darkness again. Welcome in, Jenny and Ghost. Oh, you know what? I could have just did this, but it's fine. So do that. Do that. Blood Altar. Oh boy. Weak Orb. Orb Transformation Tier 1. Sacrificial Knife. I'm leaving like and going back to studying. Well, thank you very much, Darius. We'll see you later, and wish you the best of luck with your studying and your test tomorrow. In your travels, you have found yourself facing many kinds of strange beings, but there are a few who can bring forth this unsettling feel, this immense doubt. The vision is still as clear as it was at that moment. When you first laid eyes upon a blood mage, these individuals, hardly referred to as people, seemed to worship the energies and forces that spilled out from pain and suffering. Where a thaumaturge seeks control, a mage in red seeks entropy, the destruction of the natural to build the unnatural. Yet the rare result of their success is a true wonder of magic. Dark magic is nothing new to you, or most mages who ever dabbled in thaumaturgy, but these individuals possessed something more than simple madness. In fact, they seem to lack it altogether. Big Feet and Hollow, welcome in. This last time, the sight of the blood mage was accompanied by an altar, made of stone and blood, where the victim's sacrifices became the owner's power. Sometimes the victim was a monster or an animal, but the mage also harmed themselves whenever there was no other sacrifice to make. You would have been next in the chopping block, but whoever they were recognized your abilities and showed you the rituals of their art, the ways of blood magic. Sounds like a prelude to a shitty horror game. How are you today, Blaze? I'm doing pretty good. Thank you very much for asking, Andre. How are you doing? But I would agree, it sounds pretty dang goofy. Alchemical Furnace. It's not too bad. Altar of Gregorius T's blood. Through it all, there was a slight emptiness in their eyes, something that warned you to stay away, yet dragged in your endless curiosity. Only a mad person would walk this path. Regardless of that, you have decided to go forth You have seen the power, and you will not retreat from it, nor will you ignore its existence. The Thaumcraft speaks to you in tongues you barely understand at times, but you have a feeling that it's all going to be magnificent. This altar serves as the first reservoir for your sacrifices. Although the first drops of blood you gave it seem to disappear into nothing, it can hold a maximum of 10,000 life essence, but it has 1,000 LP buffer that needs to be satisfied before it can be used for crafting. I see. According to what you've seen, the single altar can be expanded by building a structure around it in a similar way to a beacon. With 6 tiers of construction available, the structure stretches below like a pyramid with specific blocks that might or might not improve the blood altar. The ruins written on some of them looked eerie, though. Hey, welcome everybody else into the stream. So what is the goal for today's stream? So I do want to get some, what do you want to call them? What is this weird thing? Fake taxi. Thank you very much for following. I greatly appreciate it. I'm trying to think of the name of these goofy things. I have a node. I want to bring some nodes back to the base and start getting stuff to automatically charge my wand, so that way we no longer have to worry about stuff kind of like that. But node stabilizer, we needed some Nitor, which needed Potentia and Lux, which I don't know if we have. Oh, so to do all that, I did want to also connect these to the storage system, so that way I could just hook them up, start smelting whatever into Essentia, and then just have it automatically deposited into there. So I also needed, in order to do that, the Essentia import bus. Jars, crystal plates, boom, warded glass. Hold on. Import bus, diffusion core, warded glass, filtered Essentia tubes. Boom. Where are we here? Jars, boom. And then what else do we need? Warded glass, oh, diffusion cores. Or diffusion. I don't know why I keep saying diffusion. What's in the middle? Import bus. Import bus. I did make 2, so thank you very much. Awesome, so just gotta throw my wand in there. 1, 2. Thank you very much. Essentia import bus. And that is another quest completed. What's going on, Houdini? How you doing today? I'm at school and I can't be on the stream. Sorry, it's all good. No need to worry. Yeah, who's Fusion and why should he die? I don't know. He just seemed like a goofy person, so he's got to die now. Oh, okay, well. There's Perdicio. There we go. Get all that garbage and gunk and whatever else out of there. Oh, we could probably turn you off, though. We don't need you on. Caesar, how's it going? Alright, bye. See you later, Houdini. Alright, so honestly, we just do this. So let's see. Keep it nice and close. Honestly, sure, why not? Just do it right here. Boom. Boom. Okay, let me just get some cables. That is online. So does it look like offline? Honestly, cannot even tell. Oh. There is a little bit of light on there that kind of lights up when it's online. Okay, so we got this. Have I ever scanned that? Hold on. Where's my thermometer? Blaze, you cannot pull Essentia from that side of the alembic. That side is for putting an Essentia filter on. Use any other side. Oh. Okay. Thank you. How's it going though, Ray Bob? Alright, so hopefully that should be alright. Alembic is empty. That is on. And what do we get from here? Oh, there we go. We get Lux from that as well. So let's just test it out. Yeah, there it goes. So... What? Oh, you know what? Okay, so it's going straight to here. Hello. Yeah, there it is. So this guy's getting made Nitor. Actually, would like to make a bit more of that. I'm doing good, Blaze. How about you? I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, and I'm doing pretty good too. Kind of excited for work tomorrow, although Wednesday is gonna suck. Hopefully Wednesday's work plans can change. I gotta work somewhere far away, like starting at 4 a.m. So it's pretty gross. So hopefully I get lucky. I could just stay at the place that I'm going to tomorrow, so that way I don't have to worry about the silly start time and the really, really gross drive. But yeah, otherwise I'm not doing too bad. Just happy to get some more Gregtech stuff going on, and honestly, I've been excited to do some of this magic here. Nitor. So you should be able to pull everything out. Oh, you know what? Honestly, take that guy. Oh, that's not going to matter anyways. Okay, so take you out. Thank you very much. Maxie, how's it going? 4 a.m. is rough. Yeah, it's going to be pretty disgusting. Because, what is it? Normally, it's like 2 hours... Just say 2 hours, 15 minutes to get there. Well, you usually want to get there a half an hour before you start. So that's 3:30. Take 2 hours, that's 1:30, say 1:15, plus about a half an hour just to get ready in the morning. So, what? I'd have to wake up at 12:45 a.m. Pretty dumb. And I'm assuming it's going to be like a 12-hour day or something stupid like that if it's going to be a 4 a.m. start. So I'm really, really hoping that somehow that the place I'm going to tomorrow is going to have work on Wednesday, that I could basically be excused from having to go to the other place, because screw that. That's disgusting. You can WA the furnace, by the way, to make it much faster. Bro, why... Every time that I go to read, I swear YouTube's listening to me, like trying to read the chat. Every time I go to read, it pops up some stupid advertisement. You can WA the furnace, by the way, to make it much faster, and use acceleration cards on the import bus to empty the alembic faster. Oh, WA is world accelerate. Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't really know what WA was. It's interesting that you could do that. That's awesome. My man, what's going on, Minnie? Will you be playing Crossover Collab? Are you talking about the one with Celeste and Terraria? So I did see something about that Panda had posted the other day. Okay, honestly, we don't need all this. Oh, you know what I wonder? If we could use this with... I don't know how that would work. Almost like a fluid storage bus or something. Kind of like on the distillery towers to save on one channel. We don't have to worry about making so many Essentia import buses. Crossover collab, or not just Terraria, over 100 collabs. I've never heard of the crossover collab until now. Sweet. Okay, so you're still working. So we have some Nitor. So, pistons. LV pistons. The crazy man. How's it going? I love the cat profile picture. Piston, welcome into the stream. Hopefully you're having a great day today. It's releasing this week. I mean, I'll definitely look into it. I didn't even know that was a thing, though. Is that, like, on Steam, or... Like, what is the event through? If it's even through anything. Or is it just, like, an event that's going on where a bunch of games are dropping, like, collabs that they're doing with other games? Alright, we're gonna get ourselves a bunch of pistons. World accelerators can accelerate basically any non-Gregtech machine or tile entity. Ooh. Dang, almost that is actually insane. I thought it was only like certain things. It's a mod. A mod for what? Now, my assumption would be Minecraft now, but I don't think so. It's a mod. Oh, is it for Celeste? Oh, a mod for Celeste. Oh, damn. Over 1,000 rooms? You know, honestly, I might just have to try it also for the Terraria, but I'm sure there's going to be a lot of other good ones I'd probably be interested in checking out. If they have a nice, like, way to look at all of them, you know, while they're within the game and stuff. Hey, Loman, thank you very much for the likes. I greatly appreciate it. Welcome into the stream. So now we also unlocked the enchanting table. Finally, with your new wand with 50 stored vis, you're able to build your own enchantment table. The recipe can be found on the Gregtech New Horizons tab in the Thaumcraft. How many mods? So we are playing the mod pack Gregtech New Horizons. There's about 300 to 400 mods in the pack. Honestly, the greatest mod pack to exist, in my opinion. Yeah, honestly, this isn't even that bad. I would like to get an enchantment table at some time soon. I think they're rated by difficulty from beginner to grandmaster. Hopefully some of the Terraria ones are a little bit easier. Actually, they didn't look too bad, so we'll see how that goes. Alright, so we got Nitor, boom, node stabilizer, thaumium plates, gold springs. Actually, let me check in here. Thaumium plates, gold springs, thaumium plates, block of lavender quartz, yes. Okay, I need the big gold springs. Pistons, arcane stone. Where's the rest of my arcane stone? Hello? So we got this. Boom. Put that in the wrong spot already. Arcane stone goes in the bottom. There's no way I used all my arcane stone. How? There we go. I was gonna say, there's no way. Pistons. Gold spring. 6. Alright, so we have insufficient vis. Takes 35 of each, 25 of Ordo, so that's not too bad. Frog Nation Gaming. I love the name. If you knew some of the channel lore, you would know about Jerry the Frog, so you are highly welcomed here. Frog Nation Gaming. That is an awesome channel name. How did you choose that name if you are still here? Also, Gux, welcome into the stream. That is a banger name. It is. There's a picture of like a little green frog with the red eyes. It is, honestly, at one point I was thinking of rebranding the channel from Suited Blaze, and it would have been something like that, like Frog Gaming, or like something frog or toad related. All because of Jerry. Alright, a node stabilizer. Okay, no quest. So, let's see. Node stabilizers. So eventually we're going to have to go get a node. This handy device has several beneficial effects if placed below a node. Firstly, it prevents the node from draining vis from other nodes. Oh, prevents the node from draining vis from other nodes, or being drained in turn. Secondly, it prevents unstable nodes from losing their vis, and has a tiny chance of eventually removing the unstable condition completely. Lastly, it has a very, very small chance of turning fading nodes into pale nodes. This requires power, however, and the node stabilizer draws this from the node itself. It does not draw enough to reduce the vis of the node, but it does have its normal recharge rate. Applying a redstone signal will switch the stabilizer off. Wait. Applying turns it off. Applying a redstone signal will switch the stabilizer off. Well, we want it on. So, okay, now we need to learn again how to capture nodes. With, like, the glass jars, the big glass jars. Advanced node jarring, both more and less jarring. If you think about it, I don't think that's the one that I wanted, though. How did you come up with your name anyway? Don't think I ever asked. Honestly, let me see here. So, way back in the day when I first started playing Minecraft, I don't know why, but I always thought it was the coolest thing to be a mob in a suit. And like me and my buddies back in school would talk about, like, everybody would wear suits and they would be a different mob, so that way we could all be businessmen and like traders and stuff like that. And my original Minecraft skin was a creeper in a suit. I thought the creepers were the coolest thing, so I was a creeper in a suit for the longest time. And then eventually, fast forward, what, 10, 15 years, however long, from the start of my gaming in Minecraft to the YouTube channel starting. Oh. That was kind of scary. Gave me like a little research sound that's kind of interesting. Surely there must be a way to stop these headaches. But getting back to it, when I started to make the channel, I thought of like, yeah, suited creeper didn't really sound all that cool. And it sounded like a little bit weird. Like if somebody were to think of the channel, they'd be like, oh, creeper. Like if they didn't know anything about Minecraft, they would be kind of turned away from it, just because creeper, there's obviously negative things attached to that, not just like related to the game. And then I just tried to think of other random cool mobs that would be cool to have like as a channel name, or just to be, I don't know, interesting, like playing as. And I came up with the Blaze. I thought it was pretty cool, living in the Nether, and all the blaze, the fire and everything, the orange, I loved it. So that is how I came up with the suited Blaze. Going all the way back, loving the suits, and then just changing it from the creeper to the Blaze. Nothing too crazy, though. Advanced node jarring. Now, that is not what we wanted. We wanted this node in a jar. So, warded jars have proven themselves capable of storing all manner of mundane and mystical things. Yeah. By constructing a large version of a jar around a node, enacting proper mystical formula with your wand, the node will become trapped inside the construct, which will quickly shrink to a much more manageable size. The jar can be safely picked up and moved around, but the initial trapping spell does have a very good chance of damaging the node. The node is also frozen at that state it was when trapped, and will never again be able to recharge vis it was missing. What's going on, Null and Kenzie? How's it going? They should have invited you to Project Singularity. That would have been fun, but I'm honestly not too upset about it if they do like some other seasons in the future and I'm able to join. Because it is kind of nice going at my own pace. Because I feel like if I was playing with them right now, they'd be pretty close to passing up the point of the game that I'm already at. Suited, lightly weathered cut copper stairs. Yes. We making Christmas boots. I do want to make the Christmas boots too. Also, Kenzie, do you have any experience with Gregtech New Horizons? Pretty cute story. Are you still in touch with your friends you did this with? Sadly, not really. Honestly, it was basically like one best friend that I did have, and he used to play a lot of games. Like, he used to do a lot of gaming on PC, especially like Minecraft when we were younger. But then as he got older, he kind of stepped away from gaming mostly, from what I've seen. Like, he'll still hop on every now and then. Like, I've tried getting him into some streams and stuff, but plans just kind of fall apart every now and then. So sadly not. So it is me, the solo businessman now. Aren't they in LV right now, since they have rules in place that basically prevent people from running away in progression? I guess that would make sense as still being in LV. I feel like they would have just traveled, or they would have advanced a little bit further. But I guess, yeah, they probably can't advance faster than the slowest person, or the person with the least amount of knowledge, not knowing what's going on. Wild Trap, the node is kept suspended and will not regenerate Vis, nor can Vis be drawn from it. It is possible to free the node from the jar by placing it in the world and clicking on it with a wand. The jar will be destroyed in the process. So there is that. But I guess we could do this research too, in case there is a better jar that doesn't maybe damage it. So we shall see what this is going to do. Okay, we want greed, life. Do that. Honestly, do that one. I messed that up. Actually, no, I didn't. So there we go. Potentia, Ordo, Momentous. Okay. So, advanced node jarring. Here we go. Silverwood logs, warded glass. Oh my gosh. 125. You have finally found a way to jar nodes without damaging them. Okay, well, this is already a huge step forward. Utilizing your breakthroughs in warding magic, you can construct the jar in so stable a fashion that the normal pressures exerted by the process are minimized to levels where the node is guaranteed to remain unscathed throughout. Build the structure around the node as normal, but replace the ordinary glass with warded glass and the planks with silverwood logs. Next, ward the logs using a warding focus. Finally, right-click on one of the warded logs with a wand or similar tool that has no focus equipped. Right-click on one of the warded logs with a wand or similar tool that has no focus equipped. Oh, okay. If you have the requisite vis, the node will immediately be jarred, safe and sound. Dang. So I'll keep this old wand and maybe add a focus for... Actually, no, I have the warding focus. And then I could be able to ward the logs. So 9, 18, and then 26. It looks like 26 warded glass. Wand focus crafting. Yeah, where is the warding one? Not there. So yes, wand focus, warding. So let me test this real quick. Actually, hold on, I gotta read again to figure out how the heck to even use these focuses. By combining crystalline vis shards with quartz crystals. Blah. Wait, adding a focus to your wand is a simple task. Simply press F while holding the wand. Any foci you are carrying will show up in a radial menu, allowing you to choose from any of the ones you are carrying with a simple click. Oh, I might have to change that because that's from my backpack. Oops. Alright, hold on. Controls. F. Q is that. Guess we don't have a button for G, so we'll just add it to G. Options, controls, Thaumcraft, change wand focus, G. Oh, that is really cool. That is so cool. Oh, wow. Yeah, that's worded all right. Hey, you cannot break it. Okay. So that is easy and how that works. So... oh boy, how do I take it off? Uh-oh. Do I have to have another one to remove it? Ruh-roh, Raggy. Our initial experiments involve... wait, hold on. Let me go back to my controls, maybe. I'm on options. Nope. Controls. Wand focus. Misc wand toggle. Wand focus crafting. Change. It says G. So I'm assuming I'm going to have to try and make another wand focus that's going to allow me to change this one. I need to make this eventually, so might as well make that. Wand focus of equal trade. So, mixed cluster crystals, reinforced glass lens, lavender quartz. Alright, focus. Trade. Oh boy, balance shards. Can I request shards? I thought I had a recipe. Take these out. Balanced shards. I have Salus Mundus in there, that's why. Balanced shards. Dang it. Where was the Salus Mundus? Ah, here we go. So I could just make a bunch of Salus Mundus. Can I request Salus Mundus, please? Available one. Ugh. To craft. Why? Is it because it's the same? That's kind of silly. Hold on, let me change my chat just in case I'm missing messages here. The top messages sometimes it's just goofy. All messages. Okay, so we're still good. Ugh, why? So, whatever, we'll just take all these by hand. 82 doesn't like loops, yeah. I would have to automate it. Oh, I just completely put that in wrong. Oh, look at that. Okay, perfect. Not perfect. Hello? Oh god. Oh, did it? I think I just made a bunch of balanced shards. Why? Can I... Okay, I can do that. So if I macerate that, it turns into Salus Mundus. Which actually... Balanced shards. We just make balanced shards out of that. Actually, that's not even that bad, so we just get a recipe here. So dump in the shards, Salus Mundus. Alright, so then we just get a recipe at home to macerate it, and then we just kind of dump it back and forth so we can get that more automated down here. Yeah, it's fine, macerate them down. I got spooked for a second. Uses, macerate. Yes, Salus Mundus. So we want 15. Yes, please. Alright, so we get rid of the Salus Mundus recipe. Get rid of that. Okay, so that one is not accepted, so that's good. Nitar. Okay, Mr. Business, what's going on? How you doing? Salus Mundus, you're taking forever. So, boom. Alright, sweet, so we're getting a bunch of shards. Bounce shards. Oh, wait. That's doing nothing. That's not duplicating them, boys. Oh, no. Alright, well, toss that back in there. Give me 10 more. So, get rid of the... certain recipes here. Okay, so turn that one off. Okay. Hey, thank you very much for the follow, Ghost. I greatly appreciate it. Toss that in. We want Salus Mundus. Yes. Can you please craft? And thank you very much for the likes. I greatly appreciate it. How's it going, Epic? How you doing today? Turn that one off. Turn that one off. Uses. Okay, so do I just not have air in there? I do not. Okay. Honestly, can't I just put that on a pipe? Pretty fine. Got 8 times Wither Skulls. Nice. What do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep that lit up right there. And then what do we have for air? Get some more air stuff going on. What are the mods? So I am playing the mod pack Gregtech New Horizons, but the magic mod that we're playing with right now in the mod pack is Thaumcraft. Okay. Yeah, so we're getting air. Getting everything else in there. Nice. So we can slowly fill that up, and then we also do need to get some aqua. So where's our water? I really will need to go to the Twilight Forest relatively soon to try and get a lot more of these shards. But what I should be doing is continuing to get a bunch of the, what do you want to call it? Some of the primal essentia. Thanks a bunch. How much RAM are you running with it? So I have 32 gigabytes of RAM on my PC, but I'm only allocating, was it 12 gigabytes? You should make a hyperlink block thing for like 3% more discount, but it also gives a warp. Yeah, I'm trying to stay away from warp if I don't have to. I did see that. It is pretty cool that you get like the Spamton glasses. But if I make the Christmas boots today, I get a 25% discount of Vis. Yeah, 25% Vis discount for the month of December. Even 8 is more than fine, to be honest, especially with Java 25. Yeah. Yeah, so if you do have like a lower end PC, you could run 8 with the higher versions of Java. You shall survive. I still get an Aqua in here as well. 76, 77. Perfect. Thanks. You're welcome. There's all that. Beautiful. Charcoal. Keep that running. Files. Where's all my files? There we go. I'm gonna start taking all that air. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna need more furnaces, more input buses and stuff. Or I'll have to figure out a system where I could just have like a subnet and it basically just takes in from one pipe that everything's connected to. I think people got it running pretty decently even on 4 gigs. Damn. Pretty well, crazy how well optimized it is. Yeah, I guess if you have a lot of people working on optimizations for it, it makes sense. Be able to get it pretty, you know, good. Alright, so in order to also get our nodes, we're going to want to upgrade our wands. So we have to mess with wand cores. Silver, wand. Yes. So we need all of the crystals and a mixed crystal. Shard. So let's try and get all these real quick. Also, I'm going to have to change the music again real quick. Hold on a second. Beginning. Earth shards. Wow, we really don't have much at all, do we? Ordo shard, entropy shard, fire, water. We already have air. So it's just the earth shard we're low on, isn't it? Okay, we have some there. Music is pretty quiet, but I assume that might be intentional. You know what's funny is I've tried turning up the music for the stream a couple times. Speakers for the background. Should be game audio. Let me know if that changed anything for the music at all, but what is that? Speakers, so that should be all computer audio that has been increased. Background music for Gregtech New Horizons. Funny enough, it doesn't even show any audio waves. Constantly have to change it because it's goofy. Okay. Background music is all the way turned up. I think it's a little bit better. Okay, everything's still separated there. So the music is a little bit quiet here as well, so I can turn up here. I'll just turn it down in my headset. So now there we go. Hey Trey, what's going on? What's going on today? Not much. Just trying to get some more magical stuff completed. So we're gonna need a bunch of, let's see. Yes, the crystals here. Maybe a little too loud now. Okay, let me turn it down. As long as it's changing and stuff, that's good. So there we go, we turned it down a good amount. So to get the wand core, we only want one of each. So yeah, we're not going to go crazy here. Okay. Go back with the green. Like, this funny, this song is like quiet now, like I can't even hear it, so in case you're wondering, the song is goofy. It's just up, down, up, down, up, down. Oh. Well, I guess that song is over with. Alright, turn it up a little bit. Okay, so we got 3 crystals there. We want earth, air, everything else. Insufficient vis, that's fine. Just found a video of someone beating Calamity in pre-hard mode. Now I've seen everything. How do you beat Calamity in pre-hard mode? Doesn't even make sense. Unless they just spawn the boss and they beat her with like pre-hard mode items and accessories. One, 2, 4, 5. Okay. So the mixed shard, we need 3 balanced shards. Oh, there goes my files. I gotta go after this question. What is your current wand capacity and discount? My current wand capacity is not crazy. It's only 50. In my discount, I get 5% from the goggles, 5% from the robe, 4% from the leggings, and 4% from the nanosuit boots of the Traveler. But we're basically going to get a 21% upgrade once we go to make those other boots later on. But yeah, our wand is a capacity of 50 currently, but we are going to get the other one that's going to be up to 150. He shimmered a Rock's Caliber, then used the Shimmer Souls to get Destroyer Summon. Then it all goes uphill from there. Yeah, damn. I saw a Calamity Skyblock run that really fascinated me. Got big Garden of Grind vibes from it. Oof, yeah, I could only imagine Calamity frickin', what do you want to call it, Skyblock. I've never even done a Skyblock in, what do you want to call it, Terraria, but aren't they adding a special seed for Skyblock into the vanilla game in the next update? That'll be nice. Yeah, so there's no balanced shard there, but I would probably like to get some. Oy, shard. Salus. Oh, great. Alright, I feel like we got enough aqua. Ignis. Start burning that up. Yeah, 184. We got 108 for air. Ordo, Perdicio. So we got all 4 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, all we need is just Ignis, and we can get some more Salus Mundus. So what is up with the... Wait. So what is up with the narcotic-induced trip background music? What do you mean it's Minecraft OST? Yeah. Why does it sound so druggy? I don't know. Currently, I don't know if you're live... Well, I'd assume you have to be with the responses you've been given. With how quickly they've been given, I should say. Where you're playing normal Minecraft sounds should sound exactly the same. Unless your audio from your computer is a little bit weird. Sounds normal to me, so that's good. Guess spent way too long with music turned off in game. Yeah, true, if you got annoyed from it, like haven't listened to it in a long time. LOL, thank you very much for the likes. And Sparkly Damon, thank you very much for the follow and welcome to the channel. How are you two doing today? To be fair, it is the newer OST. You might be used to Volume Alpha. Oh, I guess so, yeah. Some of these songs are a little bit newer compared to the Alpha songs. Oh, you're done already. Okay, so let's get some more Ignis going. Jar... jar... Okay. Boom, boom, boom. There we go, we got Ignis there. Ignis hopefully flowing in here, which I don't see any. Now that's the sound of Minecraft, yes. The beautiful sounds. Mr. Blaze, I fear for your mental stability. Can you please check how much Vis a Silverwood wand costs before you actually try to make it? It only costs, to make those Silverwood rod core, is 48 Vis for all of this. And then we can use that. Oh my gosh. A chameleon pickaxe. That's pretty cool. Chameleon tools. There's a lot of chameleon tools. Shovel of the Purifier. Staff core of the Primal. Whoa. That's actually pretty crazy. Ichor Woven Silverwood wand core. Hello? What? The capacity of this wand is 100, but you need 115. So I'm gonna have to try and find... What about scepters? Yeah, let's go scepters. Even just a gold-capped scepter. Ugh, 181. Why is the capacity only 15, but you need 180 for like all of this? Auxiliary teleporter manipulator. Adding primal to any name makes it 10 times cooler. Yes, I agree. Oh, that's right. You need sufficient discount. That's right. So I already get, say, actually I get like what, 20-something% off? Black Friday deal. 5, 10, 14, 18% off. Greg balancing or unbalancing, really. Yeah, right. As long as this isn't the discount that I get. Hold on, let's take all that off. Uses. No, so it is still all the same. 18%. So, uses, even the basic wand. Gold banded Silverwood wand. That one's 145. I wouldn't... Oh no, I can only have a capacity of 50. Oof. Nice pajamas, Blaze. Thank you. You need an intermediary wand between your current wand and the Silverwood one. Yeah. Also, you can see the total discount you have when hovering over any wand in your inventory. Yeah, 81%. So actually we get 19%. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, these are my pajamas. They're my Christmas space pajamas. 5, 10, 14, And then another 4 is 18. Where do we get the extra 1? From the wand? Oh, maybe it's aqua discount right here, 1% there. That's why. I wonder how long that large fluid extractor recipe will be chilling in the top left. This guy, yeah. I don't know. We could change the screen. There we go. We got rid of that. Get rid of all that. It's going to be there for a while, I will say. Acidic acid, we don't care about that anymore. Alloys for the rocket. Honestly, yeah, this is the only thing we have left right here. Eye-weighing rings for the discount, yes. So, let me look at my book then. Thaumium wand caps. Known for its ability to store and absorb magic, so using it to craft wand caps is a logical choice. It is very efficient at focusing vis of all types. So, inert. Oh, I see. So we're going to have to charged thaumium cap. So, charged thaumium. Uses. So, wooden scepter, like great wood. Okay. Thaumium bossed great wood scepter. Well, I can't even afford that. That's 90. Thaumium bossed great wood wand. Well, it's still only 50. If you need a better wand between now and Silverwood, a gold Greatwood Scepter has 75 capacity and an 10% discount. Oh, that's right, because we also gold banded Greatwood Scepter. A scepter is crafted from a wand core, a primal charm, 3 wand caps, a Twilight Forest monster mob drop, and some screws. Any sort of core or cap may be used, but the caps must match each other. A scepter cannot hold a focus, but holds 150% as much vis as a wand with the same core, and gives an additional 10% discount for costs, beyond any discounts from its caps or the user's worn equipment. This is ideal for all your crafting needs and to progress further. There are multiple ways to get enough vis capacity to craft this scepter. If you are not yet able to make it, maybe first work on fusion and make yourself some boots with better discounts. Yeah, okay. So yeah, we need the scepter. 60. She should be able to afford that. 3 gold caps, licked bones, stainless steel screws. Oh, we do need the wand. Okay, we can craft that, the core. Uh-oh. Are we gonna have to go... No, I don't think we have to boss fight. I think we can just make the bones. Yeah, okay. We don't have any bones for some reason. Assembler, molten thaumium. That's what the fragments. Yeah, Salus Mundus. Okay, so we're just gonna have to get a bunch of Salus Mundus. Not completely sure, but you could get enchanted cloth caps for 5% discount. Yeah. I don't remember if those gave warp or not. Perfect. Salus Mundus. Oh, beautiful. Salus Mundus 22. Just keep dumping that in there. Magical boots. What about a magical stick? Nah, we don't want the magical stick. We want more magical stuff. Other magical stuff. Emerald. Let's get some more aqua in there. We'll get some Terra. Honestly, Hopper... Do a test here. Yo, man, what's good? How you doing, Jack in Box? How you doing? Awesome, so that does work. More dust. Is that more Terra Crystal dust? air. I feel like we have a lot of Ordo. Ordo 166. Perditio we don't have to worry about at all. Precantatio we have plenty of. What do we have? Ignis. We have a good amount of Ignis now, though. Let's do some Ordo. We have it, why not? Awesome, so we got Ordo in there now. Good, just got off of work. Awesome, well hopefully work wasn't too bad for you. And not looking forward to work later this week. I got work tomorrow, but that hopefully shouldn't be too bad. Wednesday is going to be a little bit more annoying. Can't you just export bus to Salus Mundus? I probably could. Oh, actually right into the top I think I could. Export bus. Export. Hey, look at that. Salus Mundus. Three, four. Look at that. There it goes. So what version of Minecraft is this? 1.20. So this is version 1.7.10. Yes. So a very, very old Minecraft version. The mod pack is Gregtech New Horizons. Although it is a very old Minecraft version, they backported the game with a lot of the updates. So a lot of the stuff in the newer version of the game is still available here. Man, I feel you. What do you work? Or what do you do for work? So I am a millwright. I'll go into factories and stuff. Sometimes repair machinery, install new stuff, demo the old things that they don't want. Most of that pretty much is all the time that I'm doing. And sometimes I'll work in food plants or just other industrial settings. Let's see. Wait. Oh, 60 is affordable for you. Not completely sure, but you could get enchanted cloth caps for 5% discount. Research for them is, I believe, 1 warp. Oh, that's not too bad. Not too much of an impact. I'll probably stay away from them, though, because I just got to get the scepter. And then we'll see what else we could end up getting. Damn, we have 43 Salus Mundus in there. And then what are you missing now? You're missing air, of course. Oh boy. At least it's a lot quicker than it was before, because we have this somewhat automated here. Sounds a bit hard. Yeah, it can be a little difficult sometimes. That's why when I do get days off, I'm not too upset about it. Ignis. True, it's not needed. Yeah. So, okay, to get the Lich Bones, 4 Salus Mundus with the trophy. So we only need 8 we can take with us. So honestly, take that, boom, and then just keep this stockpiled. Got the air crystals. Let me see, air. No, we don't have any more there. But yeah, if you've never played this mod before, Jack, I would highly, highly recommend it. It is honestly my favorite mod pack of all time. I don't think anybody gets upset about days off of work. Definitely not. I mean, sometimes, like last year, it was kind of annoying because I would barely get like 1 or 2 days worth of work in like a month or two. So it was really, really slow last year, although I was able to do, I should say, it was last year and this year too, but thankfully there was enough work over the last year or so to kind of build me back up a bit to where I don't worry about the days as much anymore. Yeah. So let's take our Salus Mundus and find our trophy. Get our bones, upgrade, get a scepter. It'd be great. Trophy. Yeah, look at that. So we got that guy. The HV assembler, 45 seconds. I don't want to wait that long, so we're going to go to the EV. Actually, we're going to go to the IV assembler. Toss this guy in. Turn off the circuit. Boom. This is nice. Very, very nice. So I'm going to let that go. I'm going to grab a drink real quick. Alright, I am back. Poor fella is hidden. Nobody gets to see him work. Nope, he just gets to do all the hard work, and he gets none of the benefit. Just stays down there. That's how you know it's me playing the game. I just hide an ivy assembler just right out of sight. But I do know where it is, so it's just like, let's go run over and grab that real quick. So, to make this scepter... Uses great wood. Okay, scepter with the golden caps, stainless screws, primal charm. We should have everything other than maybe a cap, but we should hopefully have everything downstairs or outside to craft it. Almost like you're afraid of someone stealing it. Yeah, we don't want Herobrine coming in and grabbing that on us. Okay, no gold caps. Alright, well. Not sure about this one. Haven't done the math, but you might need yet another wand. One between the scepter and silverwood. Yeah, it's all good. We'll kind of mess around with it. We'll figure it out, whatever we gotta do. But, hey, as long as we're getting an upgraded wand, it is very nice. Caps. Huh. Where are my gold caps? I have one gold cap. Do I not have any more? I guess not. Recipe for a gold cap is gold foil, gold rings, and aluminum screws. Gold ring, gold foil, aluminum screws. Put the wand in. Insufficient vis. Still have to make another focus to hopefully take this one off this wand. Oh, not what I wanted to do. Yeah, because I cannot change it. Not the shrooms. It's all I got for now until I get a... What do you want to call it? A node? I don't want to bring nodes over here and risk breaking them, although it's still probably better than doing all this. But honestly, like, this isn't even that bad, in my opinion. Stainless screws. So we want 2 of those. Thank you. Oh, we want a great wood wand core. Where's our great wood? Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Great wood wand core. Boom, boom. Cap, cap, cap. We want the primal charm. How did we even make the primal charm? Oh. All the clusters and everything else around it like that. Heck yeah, 49.2 for everything at most. Because what is it normally to make this? Uses, scepter. Normally 60, yeah, so we just barely got enough of a discount to afford it. Just barely. Crouch and press the button and you can remove it, I think. Oh. Okay. Well, that's a lot easier than what I was thinking it was going to be. Thank you. Ah, yes. Please give me notifications on my phone to make very loud noises for the chat. I love it when that happens. Okay, basically need 50 for everything. Awesome. Alright, scepter it up, please. Gold banded great wood scepter. So 75 capacity. So it is a little bit better We need it for the quest anyways, so even if it's not what we could possibly make for other things, it's fine. Oh my gosh, are you serious? Of course, I need to make another Great Wood Wand cap. Or, not cap, but you know what I mean. Alright, well, it was nice knowing you, little wand. We no longer need you. Great Wood Scepter. Hey, what's going on, the bomb? You know, in the new version of Gregtech New Horizons, you can upgrade your caps on your wand/scepter without crafting a new one. Oh, it is true, yeah. Blaze is on 2.81, so he can do it. That's right. If I were to upgrade it, though, charge thaumium caps. Scepter... So it costs all the normal vis anyways. Impregnated stick. No, I want to use this guy. Uses. Oh, I guess. Great Scepter. The capacity is the same. I don't really know what the difference is between these. Discount 10. Oh yeah, they give you a better discount, but everything costs way more anyways, so yeah, they're just stupid. Thaumium wand cap substitution. Yeah, with the proper technique, casting implements can be replaced. Placing the implement requires the same amount of vis as it would normally to craft everything. Yeah, it uses the wand you're upgrading's vis. No need for 2 wands. No, I wasn't saying that. I don't think. I was just saying that yeah, you just need the full capacity's worth of vis, where it would normally take to make the normal wand, or whatever it is, something like that. No screws either. So, okay, hold on a minute. We still have inefficient vis. All right, well, give me the flowers, the mushrooms, so that way I can make the core and get this quest done. Well, you need screws for swapping the cores. Well, all it shows wand cap is you need these. For a Great Wood Staff, you need 2 caps. For scepters, you don't need any screws. You just need the wand, and then, or like, yeah, your device here, and then the cores. Or caps, I should say. But I mean, honestly, it does look like you might need another wand, possibly, to fill in the vis. I thought you would need another wand. I mean, what it looks like is you would need one, but it is kind of nice if they did think about that. I've been dealing with making 2 wands and upgrading them side by side. Oof. Which I guess I see why you would have to do that. Yeah, 2 wands side by side. Takes vis from the one you're upgrading, apparently. Which is actually pretty cool. Okay, Great Wood Wand, Rod. Gold Banded, Great Wood Scepter. Awesome, thank you. And we get another Primal Charm from that. Ooh, thank you. Okay, so we got another charm from that. The choice cake. This is the end of your apprenticeship. You have mastered all 6 primal aspects. You mastered the weak and strong infusion of Essentia and Vis. You've already made your adept wand, but be warned, young one. The further you progress, the more darkness and evil will tempt you to follow the forbidden ways of magic. I have seen things, whether changing random teleportation, or even a wither tearing its way into our universe, right next to someone. Be careful, my friend. Yeah, all that crazy warp. The choice. By now, you should have collected a few or a lot of locations for aura nodes to get vis from. You might also have noticed that you're probably low on certain aspect, like Ordo or Ignis. Well, good news. In exchange for some crystal clusters, I will give you one of my old nodes. We get a node? They're all pale, but they'll still help you out. You may only choose one, so think twice before you make your decision. Alright. Let's do that. Balanced shards. So honestly, this is already crazy, and like I am absolutely loving this. No matter how slow it is, I mean, we're constantly dumping this into our system now for making Salus Mundus duplications. Man, this is great. So that was all the Ordo. We are going to want air soon, so let's just do that. $238. How about some angel threads or serif tracers? Yeah, glad you logged in then, so it's not needed. Did we just get Strange Whispers reveal secrets to you? Did we just get knowledge points for that? That'd be cool. By the way, there's a great Thaumcraft material progression guide on the Gregtech New Horizons wiki. I'll drop a link in the tips section of the Discord. Sounds good, thank you. Hey, Ace. So there are magic boots. Hope there's Hermes boots, or at least some Terra Spark boots. Yes. We're gonna get the, what do you want to call them? We're gonna get the Christmas boots. How about some Angel Treads or Serif Tracers? Which actually, hold on a minute. So let's go back to the boot page, since everything else is a bit further from us. Boots of the Seasons, Ice, Frost, and Cold. Trap, Imprison, and Barter. Okay, Boots of the Traveler. Enchanted Fabric, Fish, Air Crystals. Okay, hold on. Enchanted Fabric, 1, 2, 3, 4. Boots of the Traveler, Fish, Feather. Okay. Feather. Fish. Where's my fish? Fish. Don't you have to set your computer's time to Christmas? Nope. So, it is the month of December. So, last night I was playing, this recipe was invisible. So, December 1st obviously is today, so it's the first day that we were able to make it. I thought it worked throughout December. It does. It's the entire month, which is amazing. But then after December's over, yeah, the first of these effects you've noticed is a drastic increase in the steady running speed over time, while freezing water similar to that of the common attuned magics. Where is this? Oh, yes, a drastically boosted seasonal effect, with one caveat. These effects become incredibly diminished after the season has passed. So I'd assume January 1st is when these are no longer going to be nearly as good as they were before. But 25% this discount is insane, so that is why we kind of want to go for those two right away. Yes, Momentous, Fireworks, which honestly, Wand Focus, Frost is going to be the harder part of all that. Which we do know how to make it, so let's see real quick. Frost. Mana Quartz, Diamond Lens, and Water Crystal. Lens. Four Water Crystals. Perfect, actually. Look at that. That's insane. Boom, 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 boom. 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 Insufficient vis. 14 of everything, basically. Because if that also does help give us 25% discount on crafting the warded jars around the nodes, that is going to be insanely nice. I'm at lunch right now. Sounds good, Houdini. Hopefully you're enjoying your lunch. Let me see here. Okay, I was making sure I didn't miss anything in the chat. There we go. Wand Focus Frost. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I think we should be able to get that. Leather boots. Leather boots. Okay, so snowball fight quest complete. Awesome. Where was that one? Oh, probably in the foci page. How's our glowstone doing? Glowstone. 18k. Wow. Go ahead and make another 1,000. Why not? Sure, keep you busy. Use up some of that glowstone. Gold. Let's see. Gold. 5k. Why not? Yeah, use 10,000 glowstone. Sure. Stay busy. Leather boots. 4 leather. Actually, just do this. I don't even have to come up here. Enchanted fabric. So then, firework rockets. Flight duration 1. Actually, hold on a minute. Boots of the season. 1, 2, or 3 all works. Firework star. Okay. Alright, so hold on. Let me get a recipe here. Paper, firework star, it's tier 1. I don't care what tier 1. Sure, there we go. Molecular assembler. There's the rocket. And then we also need tier 1. What the heck did I just make? There's multiple ways to make flight duration 1. What is the first one? Oh, I see. So does this require flight duration 1, 2, or 3? So I should be okay with this one. That's flight duration 1. Alright, come on, chill out. I think we just do this too, it also works. Flight duration depends on gunpowder. The firework stars add effects. You don't actually need a firework star. Well, it was showing me before. Hold on. So right here, flight duration 2, hold Alt. Unless this one would work, but it doesn't show a flight duration. Just 1 paper and 1 gunpowder works. Okay. So we got the rockets there, and then honestly, we just get rid of these 2. 3 gunpowder, or yeah, 3 fireworks, 1 gunpowder, 1 paper. Let's see if it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it does, it does. Mandy, how's it going? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we'll see. Wand focus, book, jack-o'-lantern. Don't I have a jack-o'-lantern here somewhere? They're not that hard to make. Torch, knife, and a pumpkin. Check if they have flight duration when you craft them, I guess. Actually, yeah, let's do that. Rocket. Yeah, they are flight duration 1. Okay. So we want boots in the middle. Boots of the traveler. 4 enchanted fabric. Should I just get rid of the ones in the corner? I feel like I could leave some of these pedestals in here, even though I have extra. 4 fabric. Fish. Fish feather, okay. Fish is on the left. Can have them empty, it's just all the filled pedestals need a filled pedestal as a mirror. Wait, what? You mean all the empty pedestals? Air crystal cluster. Rip. Okay. Wow. You're actually done with all that. Ordo. Keep it burning. If there's a filled pedestal, there needs to be another filled pedestal on the opposite side. Otherwise, you get a little bit of instability. So that's what I was going to say. Yeah, hold on. I'm just going to take these out. Just make it a little bit easier. Just keep it nice and stable. So there's that. Just need to grab a feather. And then air. Okay. So we do have everything here now. All of the items. So now we need 5 aqua. Okay. So getting stuff out is going to be interesting here. How's this going to work? Ah, okay, so I could just do that. Awesome. Iter 25. Okay, just dump it all back in until we know we got it all. So, yes, getting this Valacious, or Valatus. Oh, it's frozen. Oh boy. I shouldn't have spam clicked it. Feathers! Yes. Boats have aqua and iter, which is super funny. Dang. Yeah, just make a bunch of boats then. Get some feathers in there, smelt it up. See, now that we have all this storage, it doesn't even matter to start burning it all. Boom. Boat. Boat, 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 boat. Let me see if I could go upstairs. Actually, what does it take to make a boat? Uses. Oh, you know what? Extruder. Electric boat hull, yes. Rubber dinghy. So let me go upstairs and do that. Hold on, let me try it. I don't even know if I did that quest yet. I don't know what those ones give. I am going to scan it just to see. They do not. Okay. Well, at least we checked. Actually, spruce boat. I don't have a knife. Man of Steel? Heck yeah, Man of Steel knife. Boat. Yeah, look at that. Okay, wow. Your knife is in the inventory. Yeah, what? I don't think it was. It's possible, because I thought I had a recipe before I was using that for, but guess not. Okay, so get rid of the Ordo, put the boat in there. See how many boats I can make. Get a chest up here for some more boats, because those give us quite a bit. Yeah, 4 aqua, 4 iter, and all that good stuff. So, we'll get all that. We already have the air. 64. Nice! Getting a lot of Salus Mundus now. We're going to turn that off, though. We don't want to use all of our aspects. Yeah, we're already basically out of air, so that's kind of dumb. Not looking good on the shards. Set up a multi-block miner in the other dimension. We'll have to get those end chests and tanks going. Okay. Are you serious? Or can it not just smelt up yet? Oh no, it's smelting. It's just gotta wait. There it goes. This is so silly, I love it. Imagine a fireplace filled with wooden boats. That'd be awesome. Aqua... Okay, so let's get our tanks ready. We got this. Got aqua. Honestly, even just doing this method isn't even that bad right now. Okay, we want air and iter, which we got enough iter now. 25. So we're going to keep an eye on that. 20... Let's keep an eye on that real quick. I'm going to go to the bathroom. And there we go. Alright, I'm back. You have to connect it to the furnace, not to the pipe. What do you mean? Oh, world accelerate it. Yeah, I should honestly world accelerate these. Or, I thought there was another thing I was reading in the book, the Thaumcraft, that you could add to it, and then it would basically work as a speed upgrade as well. So there's that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's all that is. Okay, so we just use our wand real quick and get this started. Boop. That is so nice. Also, welcome into the stream, everybody. 14 amazing people. Thank you very much for being here. If you are new to the channel, new to the stream, we're messing around with Thaumcraft and Gregtech New Horizons right now. And we're trying to make some seasonal Christmas boots that are going to give us a huge discount in the vis crafting cost for some of our magic crafting. You can accelerate world... Wait, Infusion 2, by the way? Holy crap. Okay, that would honestly be amazing, because Infusion is a little bit slow. The air. Did it actually... Wait. Yeah, did it not even steal it from here? I think I grabbed it from over there. That's so stupid. Put up all these jars, and... Nope. Whatever. Hey! Boots of the Traveler. Once again. For the second time. Alright, so Boots of the Seasons. So the same amount of pedestals, fireworks, a sapling, lapis. So we're going to dump this down here in the middle. A book, some rockets. Yeah, it's the same amount of stuff. So rocket on the top. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, so we're good. So bottom corner here in the top. So we have our rockets. Sword. Now we want an iron sword, so let's go grab one from upstairs. But the jack-o'-lantern can go in this bottom corner. The frost wand focus can go there. Can you do this crafting today? Yes. So that's what I was reading yesterday. I went into the book tab of the Thaumcraft. And then it's like, oh, the tab opens in December. It didn't say Christmas, it just said December. So I'm like, heck yeah. So this was completely invisible for the crafting recipe yesterday. Which I also think this was invisible. Like, it wouldn't even show me what these were. But yeah, so we can make everything here, which is awesome. Thought it was only the 23rd and 24th. Me fighting the urge to say, Deltarune reference, I failed. It's all good. Oh my goodness. Alright, so we got all this. A sapling, ink. We have ink. Sapling. Apple oak sapling. No, we're just gonna get a spruce sapling. Red spruce sapling. No, we're gonna get regular sapling. So this one up there. This went up over here. Okay. Boots of the Seasons. So a book and a sword. Actually, why not even... I don't think I had to come up here for a book. Okay, I do need to make a book. Unless I could find one. Yeah, I need to find one. A iron sword. Hopefully that'll work with the durability being super low. Appears there's no books. Can I combine the swords together for durability increase? I can. I guess I could maybe just do this. That works. So I cannot make a book. It has to be a new one. Okay. Well, we took care of business there then. Refine glue. 64 books. Paper, polyvinyl chloride sheet. Ethyl, oh, super glue. Yeah, we can't make super glue yet. You put this in the extractor. I love your chest full of infernal mob junk. I know, it's just... ugh. It has no room inside my other storage. I mean, I'm sure it does, but I don't want to clutter it all up. Recipe extractor. Alright. So we got our sword. Get our book. Okay, that is all of the items ready. Oh! Ouch. Okay, so these are going to be easier. Let me dump all this out. Honestly, I don't like that me pattern terminal there. Let's swap these. Oh boy. What was everything else that fell off of it? Alright, so Precantatio. What else was it? Oh, we don't have enough modus. I thought we had the light. Because we get that from the glowstone. We do. We're definitely not using all of the storages. Hold on, where's my glowstone? We got plenty of glowstone to go around, so let's just get this burning up. Get that all in here. Okay, it's not going to show me there. Oh, okay, so you get the smart bird stuff, whatever that is. Modus. So, who likes to give me modus? Rubber rings. Damaged rubber boat. Ah, okay, so we could use the rubber dinghies. Get 3 each. Rubber bars. Okay. Torches, that also works too. Yeah, these are pretty good. Aurum. Oof. We don't have a lot of aspects for that. That's going to be a fun one. Boots. Diamond boots. 16. It appears we're going to be making tons of diamond boots. $16. We needed 75. So do 5 is 50 and 30 is 80. So yeah, we'll get away with 5 pairs of boots. 3, 4, 5. Shame you can't make diamond boots with molds like most others. That's kind of sad, yeah. Hey, Panda, how's it going? Like, I'm surprised you can't get, like, molten diamond, or you can't extrude it somehow. There's a research I know of that helps a ton with the Aurum. We'll try and solve it, or we'll try and, you know, scope out some other things without trying to spoil too much. Wow. That was a lot of stuff. But yeah, we're messing around with some more, what do you want to call it? Thaumcraft today, Panda. So what is Thorum? Wait, hold on a minute. Thorum is... or Aurum. Is that like magic? Okay, of course now I can't read it. Aurum. I have none. Aura. We got that aura. Did you see the Terraria Celeste video thing I did? That actually looked really, really cool. So, like, the big crossover event that's happening this week, I'd definitely be interested in that. think when diamond gets melted, it might not be diamond anymore, but that's just a hunch. Supposedly it burns instead of melting. Yeah, I guess if it's just carbon, it just burns up into just carbon ash. And it is, since it's so hard, it would just be brittle and it would just break if you were trying to extrude it. So I guess it makes... Although it doesn't make sense to make diamond plates, but, you know, it is what it is. Okay, that does not have anything in it. Oh, that does have 1 aurum in it. We might have to do research in the book, possibly, on how to get some more aurum. Interesting. Here's a new wand. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. Okay. Okay, what do we have? Message was deleted by Panda. Was that a spoiler? Diamond plates are fine, just diamond armor, that would make... Oh, it would be terribly impractical, yeah. Okay, so let's just go back to the main page here. So these are all the other random elements it tells me about catalyzation for the nodes. This is all wand cores, node stabilization. You know what? We might... If we were to find a node, and then we could extract stuff from nodes, I guess, if we were able to grab a node without having too many problems. Purifying bath salts. Might have to look into that sometime soon. Arcane ear. Hey, Casper, how's it going? Oh, I put my phone down and that happened. My bad. You can click on it. Okay, what was it? View deleted message. Oh, supposedly it burns instead of melting. Okay, it was that message before. Okay, so... Brain in a jar. The golems? No, it's not the golem stuff. Just trying to see if there's anything else here. AE wrench. New Horizons. We might just have to go on a scanning rampage and then just see. Have we scanned? Hold on. Ender pearls. Oh, okay. We have a lot of ender pearls. Those would have been nice. Unless we could break down some other things. What is aurum made of? Magic and... Okay, so maybe if we could somehow combine magic with air. What are we looking for? So we are looking for ways of making more aurum. Combining dimensional shards. Yeah, because that's that. Eye of Ender. So let's make one of those just to see. Quantum Eye. What about these Ender Pearls? I doubt they would do anything. Yeah, they're not different. Enderman Head. Okay, that is no different. Enderman Head. Yeah, that's also no different. Nope. Too bad. Wisps only spawn infernal, otherwise you could EEC them. Wait a minute, hold on. Wisp. Ethereal Essence, Wisp. What do you... Oh, you get the Greed Shards, Wrath Shards, Ethereal Essence. Oh, you know what? Essence. Ah, okay. So we might be able to just go hunting in the Nether. So we're going to dump these in. I think we have some essence in here as well. No, we don't. So we got all those going. That's still going. So we're going to leave that. And it's going to continue to make all of the... What is that? Lux? Yeah, that's all light. So there's that. We're going to go hunting in the Nether for a little bit. Where is my bow? Right here. May need larger quantities of it in the future. I know I might, depending on what I go for. It being Aurum, yeah. At that point, I would probably just make sure I can get an EEC that is able to then, what do you want to call it? Handle, dang it. Oh boy. Where's my armor? Where's my jetpack? Jetpack? Oh, okay, well, let's go back home real quick. And my game might have crashed. Froze as soon as I stepped in. Oh, I guess I got instant teleportation. Do you not have my jetpack? There it is. I got lucky. I thought my game was going to die right there. Oh, come on. Why do I instantly teleport going back home, but going to the nether, it loads for a couple seconds? I don't like that. I mean, it would be different if it was the same both ways. Because, like, you spawn in sometimes like this, and it's just like, okay, you're in the wall. Like, thank you. I don't know why, but, like, I've had so many problems with this nether spawn. Glitching into the ground, falling into the lava there, all that fun stuff. So I think this is normally where some of these spawn, but I accidentally killed them all. Or actually, I destroyed the spawner. So let me see if I could find another one. I gotta say, I kinda missed pre-A2 Gregtech New Horizons a bit, mostly because I learned a lot about it since I left it. I learned a lot about it since I left it. You mean you learned a lot about, like, just like Gregtech in general before having to mess with A2? Because I could see how, like, life would be insanely different. Well, I could only imagine. Yeah, you'd have to have Gregtech pipes and everything running away everywhere, which I think would be pretty cool. But obviously, in the terms of items and stuff that you need now, it's just so insane that it would be really, really hard to get away with out A2. Mostly because I learned a lot. Oh, a lot about it since I left it. Yeah, okay, learning about the pre-AE2 part. Like, if I was to go through it now, I would do a lot of stuff differently. It makes sense. Yeah, because everything changes with how you're going to have to play with, say, AE2 being introduced into the game. Which, how far did you make it? I guess maybe... Are you saying AE2 being introduced as in, like, there was a time before AE2 even existed in Gregtech at all? Or do you mean pre-AE2 before you basically unlocked it in the game? Also, B Fiend, thank you very much for the likes. I greatly much appreciate it. What's going on, Raka? How you doing? It gets annoying and sometimes it will spawn you into walls. Yeah, right. Also, 1 second. Getting a phone call. Alright, there we go. Yes, somebody's killing me now. Hello. So at least we do have some wisps spawning in here, although they're a little bit annoying to kill, trying to like make sure their loot doesn't drop down. Alright, we got 3, so that's 6 Aurum. But yes, let's see. Gregtech New Horizons devs. Nano robes when? That would be kind of nice. I mean, you get the nano, like, magical boots, so I'm surprised you can't get everything else kind of magical. If you are a magic man, you'd be able to do that. I mean, from Stone Age to HV, basically, AE2 was always in Gregtech New Horizons, if I remember correctly. Okay. Because AE2 completely changes how you approach the pack from the moment it is introduced. Come on, stop it. Die. Oh, and then, yep, see, I'm crouching again, so then I don't get my loot. Ugh. Cover up the whole lava lake with frickin' stone blocks. Okay, let me look at everything here again. But I would have to agree with you, though, Andre, is I do also miss the pre-AE2 stuff of Gregtech. Like, I kind of think back and be like, man, I miss trying to think, well, I honestly did miss going out mining for everything and then setting up all my machines without AE2, like the simplicities of everything then compared to now. Alright, we have 5 ethereal essence. So it's actually kind of nice eventually. We could steal this spawner. Or we just have to repair it. We don't even have to change it because wisps are what we want. Not a fan of fighting these guys. You will need 8 EV amps to power the E, so 16,000 EU per tick. That is pretty gross. 20! So we should have plenty enough Aurum now. We can go back home. Shouldn't have to worry about this anymore. Okay. Although it would be kind of nice just to get a couple more. There's one right there. And I didn't get nothing from it. That's all good. It's fine and dandy. I'm pretty sure... I gotta look up and see how we get home now. J. Yeah, it's right back this way. Maybe break the blocks around the spawner. I don't know the spawn conditions. There is a little bit slow with the spawning, probably, plus having other mobs and everything spawning around there doesn't help. But we got enough, so we're gonna head back home. I think it would be pretty cool to get some bigger pumps and just pump out the whole lava lake. And I also, at some point, I would like to rebuild this entire, like, base. This has been very ugly for super long. Hello, Blaze. What are you up to? Doing some magic stuff right now. So, a combination of trying to get the Christmas boots as well as some aura nodes to bring back to our base so we can charge up our wands and everything just a little bit easier. Alright, so we're going to take all that. Yeah, I guess you could take the boots, whatever, that's fine. Ethereal essence. Ooh. So we got all of our other essences there. You do not burn the boots. Oh, probably because it has so much crap in it, that's why. So, to make the seasonal boots, 50 modus. Which actually... Oh, we don't get any of that from that, that's fine. We have 2. Lux. I will take all of the Lux. Thank you very much. So we got these two. Just need the boots, the modus. Honestly, polyethylene sheets. You know what? I wonder about the silicone rubber. Yeah, there is some there. Okay, perfect. So let's use these to get some of our modus. We'll have our Aurum, and then obviously the boots. Instability 10. So, let's see here. Quicksilver. Let's actually see if we can get another 1,000 of that. Also start compressing up a bunch more blocks, so that way we can try to make the whole thing out of Quicksilver. Nice. I'm in mid HV right now, but have been putting off magic for so long. Haven't started anything yet, but I want the Nano Traveler boots now. Yeah, see, the boots would definitely be worth it. Quicksilver. Compressor. Honestly, just need to get a recipe going for this. Hold on, I think... Do I have pattern cards? I do not. Card. I do. Let's go. Okay. Pattern card, pattern card, pattern card. There we go. So, Quicksilver blocks. Are they a pain to get? Honestly, I don't think they're too bad. You just have to get the boots of the Traveler, and then, let's see, I think you have to get the electric boots of the Traveler. Which, you know, they're not too bad, just some more basic MV things. The hardest part is getting the magic stuff for them, but if you have a nice alembic setup with a lot of jars to collect everything, it's not that bad. Electric boots of the Traveler that you then use to make the nanosuit boots of the Traveler, which is just your nanosuit boots, the electric boots, energy crystal, and all that stuff. So the magic part is the hardest of it all, and it's not even that bad. The actual craft is not too bad, but you do need a good amount of progression to get infusion, etc. Yeah. So you might have to do a bit of research and stuff to get all that. Uses, compressor, so Quicksilver, get 100 of them. It's the Thaumcraft progression. I just don't want to do it right now. The craft doesn't look bad at all. I'll just have to bite into it, I guess. Yeah. And honestly, I mean, it might be a couple hours worth of stuff in Thaumcraft that you have to do, but the amount of time you save by being able to travel very, very quickly with those boots is, I would think, worth it. Follow the quest book. It is enough to guide you where you need to go. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go continue to upgrade our instability. I don't remember if I needed anything else up here. Should have everything. Actually, let's just check what we have for now. Our abacus. Total stability booster 9. Total instability of this infusion 10. Oh, our booster is only 9. Yeah, so we want to increase, obviously. How's there one missing from here? What? Unless some of the stuff got removed from some of the infusions. Alright, so it appears it is all Quicksilver now. Someone's been stealing Herobrine again. Yeah, someone's got to call the Herobrine police. I need help. I really don't like the rain here. Alright, well, that's a little bit less rain in here. Do you have an activated Division Sigil Blaze? I don't think so. Actually, no, you know what? I think I do somewhere. Somewhere. I thought I did. Well, I guess it's not activated, but I have a Division Sigil right there. If you do, you can upgrade your Builder's Wand. Oh my gosh. Unbreakable Wand. Max 16 blocks. Fluid Stop. Oh, I see. Maybe making all those ingots and stuff. Pretty far I've unlocked... Oh wait. Stabilizer lacks symmetrical partner. What? Pretty far from the first rocket. I've unlocked Space Race, but I haven't began working on Nether Stars and stuff yet. Super Builder's Wand. Yeah, I remember seeing this before. I've used it. Oh, okay. So it's not an upgrade. It's just a straight up build this. I've used this before. It is very nice. Use the Abacus again. Hey, look at that. Total stability booster, 14. Total instability of this infusion, 10. So that was a huge upgrade by just adding in Quicksilver everywhere. Alright. Boot stuff still going up. Get my shovel. Add in some more Quicksilver here. Gotta make this as stable as possible. Alright, so we're done with all of those. 69. We need 75. Did I just miscount? I thought I had 5 pairs of boots. Unless it's still taking them in. 71. 5 times 12. 16. 50 and 30 is 80, so it should go up to 80. But yet it did not. Went up to 71. Interesting. Interesting. That's not going to be symmetrical. What are you talking about? If I go 2 all the way around, it'll be symmetrical. Furthest edge is 3. Let me see if I mess that up. Oh. I see that. I see. Thank you for catching that. Also, let's change the music from the Nether music. Alright, hopefully that should be better. 23! Dang! That is stable. Yeah, the part inside the mountain was extended by 3. Got any favorite Minecraft OSTs, Blaze? Honestly, let me turn up the music, because the weather's a little bit loud in the game here. Music. Let me know if it gets too loud. Actually, you know what? I could turn up my volume on my headset. And then turn down the rain. Options, music, weather. It just stopped raining. I was wondering why the rain sound stopped. I thought it was maybe because it's sitting inside far enough. There we go. Turn down the rain sounds for the future. Turn up my headset. Alright. Yeah, look at that. No more rain. All of the music discs, pretty much. Chirp is my favorite, I would say. That is pretty dang good. But honestly, if I were to go back and think... Oof. I'd have to go back and listen to some of them, but... Mice on Venus... Wait, no. Yeah, Mice on Venus... Danny or Clark... And then also, I think Sweden are some of the big ones that I really, really love. I don't really recall a lot of them by name, sadly. Seasons. So we got those two. We just need the boots. 80. Hey, there it is. Magically, somehow. So I take the rest of that. Momentous or whatever. Aurum. Keep this nice. So that is 16, 32. I think we need 50, which that should be plenty enough. Awesome. Alright. So we should have enough of everything now to actually make the boots of the seasons. There it is. I'll let that go. We're going to place some torches up here. Mostly prefer Volume Alpha OST, but I really like the end soundtrack from Volume Beta. Yeah, the end's not too bad. It feels like the credits theme of Minecraft, and I like the ambient music. Yeah, I will say, a lot of the stuff from Alpha, if I don't even know if those were the songs that I was listing, but yes. A lot of, well, all the songs from Alpha I love. So that is when I started back in the Alpha days. I still can't believe it. Like, I remember when Minecraft went into beta and they had the huge event where Notch flipped the switch to go into beta. That was pretty dang cool. That was awesome. And I remember, like, trying to get my dad to buy the game for me. And be like, please, please buy it now. Buy it while it's still in alpha or it's going to be more expensive. Nope, didn't get it till after the beta release. But I was playing it for free off of basically like a pirated account that I had one from one of my friends. Like, I literally thought as a kid, I guess I wouldn't say kid, but when I was younger, I honestly thought that I could solder back together a flash drive that had my Minecraft on it because I was stupid and I didn't download it to my computer. So I was playing it off the flash drive all the time, and then the flash drive broke. And I was so sad because I couldn't play it anymore until I actually bought the game. This is actually crazy. We're going to get the boots of the seasons. So then, all we got to do is get Vinculum for the trap, Permutatio, and Gelum. Snow, Alumina, easy. Honestly, getting snow is easy. Getting this. Quicksilver we'll just use for that. Amber we could use for that. Honestly, Quicksand is a good one. Oh, I didn't buy a legit Minecraft copy till like 2018. Hey, I don't blame you. Gotta play it. I mean, as long as you can play it, you know, who cares how you play it, right? Especially, and it is awesome. Like, that's why I loved Notch as a developer. Like, he literally promoted people pirating his game to be able to play it, and then when they had enough money to go out and buy it, like, to support it, which I think is a very, very great business model. No, it definitely worked out for him. Especially in the gaming community, I think it's a good thing. Always played on pirated launchers ever since Alpha. See, as time went on from like the early teens, I don't know how it would have been continuing to play on pirated launchers. I mean, I guess if you have plenty of trusted sites, it wouldn't be that bad. Scan them. Oh yeah, that's right, scan them. Nice! Boots of the Seasons. I love it. This discount, 12%. That is huge. We got like the nice Christmas boots going on. They're kind of hard to see with some of the space stuff on, so let's take these off once. I gotta take my robe off. They are pretty cool looking boots. Almost the Santa Claus boots. Crazy enough in itself, it is 12% discount. Alright. But they are slow, no speediness. That mindset always motivates me to support the devs. The developers of Slay the Princess did the exact same thing, and I bought the game just because of that. Yeah, like, just not being greedy. Like, it doesn't even take much. Like, honestly, if you're just a greedy person just trying to, like, milk every last dollar out of everybody, who's honestly going to want to play your game? No one. It's disgusting. Alright. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. Okay, looking forward to Christmas, Blaze. Going to do something special? I am definitely looking forward to Christmas. Nothing too special going on that I have planned, although it is funny, I have 4 Christmases, basically, to go to. And thankfully they're all each on separate days, but just because we have, like, my family, my girlfriend's family, and then between both of our families, there's also another split to where we have separate Christmases and stuff, so it's like, oh my goodness. Got a lot going on, but should be pretty fun. I'm looking forward to it. And I will say, basically, spontaneously between last night and this morning, basically planned a Blazecation for next year. So that'll be nice and fun. Something to look forward to. Crazy, I'm having one with my family. It is nice when you're able just to have like nice one big one, or even sometimes just having two, like say two sides of the family and whatnot. But it shouldn't be too bad. All right. Oh, you know what? Okay, wow. So these get done in the Crucible, actually. So that's even easier. So we have 8. What uses? Boots of the Christmas Spirit. So we have that. We need snow. Hope you have a great time. Well, thank you very much. Let's hope you don't mess that up. Hopefully not. That would be really sad. We'll see what happens here. Book. Yes. Soul Sand, Quicksand. We do have Quicksand. Oh, we get Earth stuff out of it, too. Get 4, so actually that's 64 there. 50, you might as well just leave it right there, 64. Boots of the Christmas Spirit. So we are going to have Gellum, we will have Vinculum, and Permutatio. Just toss in some Quicksilver. Yeah, just toss all that in. Quicksilver, let's do 1,000, smelt all that up. We're good. Alright. Let this all kind of fill up here. So, the Gellum, we already have enough of that, so that is good. That's got to fill up. And the Permutatio. There it is, Boots of the Christmas Spirit. Need files, I think, unless there's a better way to do specific amounts of material in a Crucible. Yeah, we just have the Essentia provider, so it just dumps in whatever it needs. So yeah, we got all the Gellum in there, so now we're just waiting on this. Everything else. Which honestly... Files... Oh, let's just do this. Oops. I did not know that existed. Yeah, it is beautiful. It makes my life so much easier. Ugh. Alright, so just gotta wait on that stuff, and we are gonna have Boots of the Christmas Spirit. So, we'll see how fast they actually make us. But either way, a 25% discount on crafting is gonna be insanely good. Which, actually, we should then look into new wands. Greatwood wand, I'd assume... Wait, Greatwood staff core. $105. So a 25% discount already is going to bring that down to almost 75, which is what our wand can hold now. 75%. 71%. So we got a 29% discount. Ooh, we might actually be able to make that almost. Staff is near useless. Can we not craft with it, though? Let me see what we could use here. Uses... Capacity 75. Greatwood staff core capacity. Oh, you know what? Okay, uses. Silverwood rod. Ah. So this is probably what I'm going to have to make, is a cheap thing here. Staff is just for casting spells, can't be used for crafting. Okay. I forgot that in my readings. Thank you, Casper. So yeah, we'll have to upgrade to a very, very cheap wand here. And then we get a capacity of 100, then it's not going to be nearly as bad. But 145, and then we'll see what our discount is once we get our boots here. So we should be able to calculate it. So if 25, 30, 35, 39, we should have a 40% discount. 40%, which honestly, uses. 10% is 14.5, so times 4 is 40, and 16 is 56. So say roughly take off 56, it'd be 90 something. So we wouldn't be able to craft this one right away. There's a quest about it, by the way. You've unlocked the advanced thaumaturgy tab now. Oh, that's right. I forgot. So yeah, that's right. This completed our novice training. Because this page was unlocked before, but there was nothing on it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, all that was there was the Fool's Gold. Concentrated darkness. Look at the darkness. Yeah, armor. Adept thaumaturgy. I have mastered the basics. Master warned me about forbidden magic, but it sounds so promising. I think about the I think a bit of the forbidden can't hurt. Wait, yeah, I think a bit of the forbidden can't hurt. Yes. Oh my gosh. For wands, you might want to work towards the gold-banded Void Wand after making the gold-banded Silverwood Scepter. Okay. Bring it home. Yeah, the node stabilizer. You probably have a nice collection of bookmarked nodes, but running around the recharge... To recharge your wands isn't really the way an adept thaumaturge should get his required vis. Moving nodes is not that hard, but without doubt, you need something to protect them from each other. Well, we already have one, so let's get that quest. Adept thaumaturgy. Node stabilizer quest complete. Bring it home, baby! Bringing home the bacon. So the advanced node stabilizer acts like the normal node stabilizer, but with key differences. It will still stop the node it affects from being drained, but the node can still drain from others. Lesser nodes, yeah. It also has a higher chance to improve fading and unstable nodes. The downside is that any nodes it affects will have their recharge rates effectively reduced to nothing. They will recharge at an extremely reduced rate. So that says it's going to reduce the rate of the other nodes that it affects. It doesn't say it's going to affect the recharge rate of the node that it is controlling. Interesting. Because the Thaumcraft was making it sound differently before. Oh, the research completer. Look at that. Oh, okay. This is some stuff that I want to get into. Purge some of your warp. After a few forbidden researches, your warp level has increased a bit. Do you want to know how much warp you have? Craft some litmus paper to print out the warp level. So paper, everything else, Salus Mundus. Let's actually get some of that. Yeah, baby. 10 permanent warp. Aww. 4 normal warp, 0 temporary warp. So this soap is very special. It will remove temporary warp and has a small chance to also remove some normal warp. If you're lucky, taking a bath first increases your chances. This can later be upgraded to remove your permanent warp. It can remove permanent. Some stuff... Okay, so your permanent warp is not so permanent. That's kind of cool. You need to chisel your tallow block for the recipe to work. Tallow. Magic tallow. Oh, okay. You say, oh, like, that's a lot. That's baby numbers. It seems like a lot to me. I don't think that's what it says. Yeah, I'm not honestly sure, Stardust. Yes, tallow. Give me the beef fat. Tallow lard. Isn't there tallow? Yeah, wait, hold on a minute. Now I gotta look up and see what actually, like, different types of tallow. Yeah, tallow is a rendered animal fat. Also, is there not another tallow? Yeah. Tallow is peak. I wish I would have been in the prime McDonald's when they fried everything in tallow, especially chili tallow. Alright. Who came up with this name? Sanitizing soap. I think I do have some soap. I do! I have enough for the quest! Let's go! Look at all these quests we're getting done. That one is... oh, concentrated darkness. I need to get done for that. Void seeds. For some reason, you decided to infuse darkness into a seed. It appeared to be promising. For what? You don't know. For the Eldritch research, you need to be greater than 30 for the first and greater than 50 for the second. Temporary warp won't work, however. Oh boy. Who came up with this name? Trosma... what? I'm not even going to try. Sanitizing soap isn't strong enough to keep up. This soap has a 50% chance to reduce your normal warp, increased to 75% if you have the warp ward effect, obtained by purifying bath salts, and increased to 100% if you're standing inside of all the purifying fluid. This soap also has a 100% chance to cleanse all of your temporary warp. In case you're wondering how to pronounce it, don't even bother trying, yes. Hey, Sano, Ordo, sanitizing soap. Bro, that sound doesn't even exist in English. That's why I didn't even bother. Try to remain spoiler-free. Some of the quests on that page are extremely strong. Wait, don't I have... no, okay, so I do have view mode off. But whatever it shows me, I deem acceptable to look at. If I were to turn view mode on and then see all the things that I normally can't see, I don't deem that acceptable. This glass seems useful for several things, including perhaps teleportation of items or essentia. Oh my gosh, if we could make a magic to teleport back to spawn. Liquid ender, all that cool stuff. Research completer is super nice to automate with bees, but got like 700 permanent warp before I used the tier due to Thaumcraft being very, very annoying. Ouch. Oof. Alright, so we got this Sentivis. Many advanced machines require Vis in order to do what they're supposed to, but using a wand as some sort of battery to transfer Vis from a node to your machine didn't work as expected. What if you could rip open a portal to another dimension and siphon power out of it using a node? Nothing could possibly go wrong with that, right? Yeah, right. Also, it looks like my girlfriend is home, so I don't know how much longer we have left for this stream. Bathing the warp effects away. Absolutely insane. With your ascension to Adept Thaumaturge, you are ready to fusion craft beacons. The beacon recipe is found on the Gregtech New Horizons Thaumcraft page. Activate it in your base to gain various positive effects. Absolutely awesome. Get some beacons going at some point. Can someone riddle me this quick? My mod pack wasn't working, so I deleted a mod and it started working. I downloaded the mod again and the mod pack still works. What in the voodoo? Yeah, sounds pretty legit of what random crap happens. Sometimes your IDE just says F you until you restart it or do something random. I'm getting warm. Very, very warm. A solution for warp. Smoke your normal warp away. Oh, crafting a better wand. This great wood wand is nice, but it can only store 50 vis. Not enough to move nodes. My attempts to use silver wood failed, but I've come across other mundane materials that I could use to make a new wand core. So many options for the core. So many options for my next wand core. The 6 elemental options are icy, blazing, bone, obsidian, reed, and quartz. They are all pretty similar. The last 2 options are more interesting. A transmutative wand has the same capacity while being cheaper to craft. It also has a nice ability that makes it easier to charge. At last, the Thaumium core creates a wand with a slightly higher capacity, but it also has more... Oh, it's also more expensive to craft than the others. Depending on your discounts, you might not be able to get it immediately and have to go for one of the other options first. You only need to do one of the tasks. Transmutative Thaumium wand core. Oof, that's pretty gross. I mean, we could make it. Uses Thaumium wand core. That's it? The capacity of 80? Yeah, that's not worth it. I mean, it's better than what we got now, but... Base cost of 95. Did I hear weed or reed? Who knows? I could have said both, honestly. Who knows? Transmutative rod. Capacity 75. I forgot the uses for a lot of these other ones. Quartz 75. Will you be playing Hytale as soon as it releases? I don't know if I'm going to play it on day 1 or not, honestly. Eventually, I know I do want to play it. I just don't know if it's going to be day 1. It is possible, but I'm not going to say 100% sure that that is going to happen. More energetic screws to finish the new wand. You can really see out of those. 1 second, chat. Alright, chat, I am back. That is correct. I gotta go soon, chat. Sag. And speaking of getting to go soon, I'm gonna have to wrap this up here pretty much. Alright, bro, will you be playing... Oh, I already read that. The release date is January 19th, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it is possible. I don't know for sure if I'm going to be, but... let's go over a recap of everything that we did, and then kind of figure... Oh, you know what? Okay, hold on. Our boots are finished. Our boots are finished. Boots of Christmas Spirit, baby. Let's go. We finally got them. Sad that there's no, like, little sound effects or anything, or quests for it, but the Boots of Christmas Spirit. A 25% Vis discount. Absolutely insane. So, let me put these on. Supposedly, they give me a speed boost as well. The first of these effects you've noticed as a drastic increase in steady running speed over time, while freezing water similar to that of the Comet-attuned magics. Well, that is not faster running speed. Unless I get faster as I run. Or maybe the closer to Christmas I get, that gets faster. Maybe it's a little bit quicker running like that. Okay, hold on. Oh, I like the little particle effects. Scan them. Yeah, we'll scan them. How much do they have outside of December? That I don't know. Probably very low. Oh, you know what would be cool? I mean, I love how they're 25% VIS discount, but like, say, day 1 of December is like a 1%, day 2 is 2%, day 3 is 3%. I don't know how hard that would be to code, but then Christmas, you get the 25%, and then like the further you go away from Christmas, it slowly goes down again until it's, well, back down to the basic. Scanning. Yeah, baby! F5. It is pretty cool. You get the little snow effects. And I do think you get to run a little bit faster than vanilla speeds. So let's just do a run here. That doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, that definitely appears to be faster than vanilla running speed. Vanilla cannot stand how slow that is. So it isn't too terrible, especially if we're using magic stuff, we can run around like this. But we should be able to run across the river. Oh, hello. Oh man, just barely fast enough with the freezing effects. No, not really. Kind of have to keep running like this. It's a little bit annoying, but it works for the most part. I like how the king slime's here. And he's gone. Alright, pretty cool. So that is that. We did actually... Okay, that's right. I did forget that we also have upgraded our... what do you want to call it? Our wand? Ooh, you know what also? Hold on. So we could put this entire outfit. So... Boots. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, dang it. Hold on. Goggles, pants, there. And now we just toss all these on. Sweet. So when we want to do some crafting, just toss all this on and we're good to go. That way we just have the max vis of everything. Before it kind of stunk because my boots as part of both outfits, so it didn't really work out too nicely. So, yes, I'm going to have to go end the stream, get ready for making some dinner. But we got a new scepter. We also did unlock the advanced thaumaturge page. Still didn't get ourselves a node back at the base yet, although I feel like we were getting a lot closer with that. We'll just have to upgrade our wand a couple more times. Eventually to get one that has a capacity of like 150, and then we could do the advanced node capturing, which was switching gadgets, blood magic. Oh my goodness, what is this page? Atomic tinkering. No, it was right here, the advanced node tapping. So we would need 125 unless this is also discounted with our armor, which I would hope it is. Just need a bunch of warded glass, and then we could carry home the nodes without damaging anything. Although I also do think we get a free node with 6 balanced shards, which actually isn't too bad. That is a lot. Yeah, it is quite a bit, sadly. But, you know what? It's going to be nice. It's going to be worth it. But yes, go back to just the Novice Thaumaturgy page. If I get this one, he says he'll give me a node for free as long as I give him 6 balanced shards, which is actually pretty dang easy. So I'm going to end the stream here. I want to say thank you very much for everybody jumping in. Tomorrow I do work. It is possible maybe in the middle of the day that I have time to stream a little bit, but then I need to go back to bed basically right away unless I'm lucky enough for my schedule to change for Wednesday. So keep an eye on the Discord for when we do plan on going live again. I'm assuming Thursday or something I'll be free again, or I'll at least know my schedule a lot better. Work, I know, right? It's always fun, isn't it, Darius? But thank you very much, everybody, for jumping in. I do greatly appreciate it. I'll catch you all next time. Blaze out.